Okay, moving on to question 11. The game of craps consists of rolling 2 dice. So we will be rolling 2 dice. So again, I will just make a two-way table. This will be dice number 1. And this will be dice number 2. So we are still looking at the sum. So I will just add it up. 1 plus 1 is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Continue adding. Probability of losing on the first roll. So if sum of 2, 3, 12 comes up on the first roll, you lose. So if I want to lose, I will have to get 2, 3, or 12. That's how we lose. So we have 1, 2, 2 3s, and 1, 12. This is our, once again, 36 possible outcome. So that's 4 of 36, and simplifies to 1 over 9. And B, probability of winning on the first roll. So if we want to win on the first roll, we need a sum of 7 or 11 to come up. 7 or 11 comes up, we win. So we have 6, 7, and 2 11s. Our 36 possible outcome. And we can simplify this, divide both of them by 4 to get 2 out of 9. And C. Probability of winning or losing on the first roll will just be will just be 1 out of 9 plus 2 out of 9, right? Just what we calculated from A and B. Because A is probability of losing on the first roll and B is probability of winning on the first roll. So we get 3 out of 9, or just 1/3. So probability of not winning or losing on the first roll. This is not winning or losing. On the first roll, it will just be 1 up minus 1/3. So 2/3 chances we will not win or lose on the first roll. First rolling 8, then winning on subsequent roll. So you want probability of 8, then win. So this one is something that we're going to learn very soon. You need to multiply them because there are 2 events now. Yeah, and to be honest, I don't think this will be tested, especially question E. It's a little bit too much for a grade 8 math. So that's 5. So this will be probability of 8 times. Now, if you wish to win, you need to have 8 coming up before 7. Because if you read the problem again, it says that if any other sum comes up, you must roll the dice until your number on the first roll comes up. So if the number that you roll on the first roll is 8, then you must have this coming up before seeing 7. So probability of A is going to be 5 of 36. And if you just want to have 8 before 7, we can look at all these ones. So A is still 5, and 8 and 7 together, if you add them up, we have 6 7s and 5 8s. So that will be 11. So now if you multiply them, you'll find the probability of 8 and then winning. Yeah, so that will be the answer. $36 times 11 is 396. Yeah, it should be 396. So I think that you have a typo in the answer key there. Okay. So again, don't worry about question E. I don't think question E will be tested. Okay, moving on to question 12. So we were told that A is 90 degree, B is a 60 degree, C is a 45 degree, D is 135, and E is 30. So we should know that in the complete circle, the total degree is 360. So when you add all of these up, we should get 360. So A, the probability of A will just be 90 degree over 360 degree. We can simplify this to 1/4. Probability of C or D. C is 45, D is 135 out of 360. And I believe that's a half. 45 plus 135 is 180. Yeah. So 180 divided by 360 would just give us a half. Probability of not C is going to be 360 minus 45 out of 360. So we get 315 out of 360, and that should be 7/4. No, not 7/4. 7/8. D, the probability of, so 1 minus probability of C is just not C. It's the same idea. So that will be just 7/8. E, we have probability of not B or not E. Well, there's no E. Oh, there is E. Sorry, never mind. This is E. So that will be A plus C plus D out of 360. So that will be probability of not B and not E. And we get 3 out of 4. And that's it for question 12. I will see you in the next video when I go for question 13. See you soon.